Thank you for watching Not My Bag.
If you're watching this, make sure to like and subscribe.
If you're listening, give a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So, I know that I say you're single, but I know you and George have had...
Right. Okay. Yeah. We're carrying on with the rumour.
Let's talk about that night.
Yeah,
George.
like that night we were hugging and everything and
Getting a little bit in the dark corner.
No, I'll tell you what happened. I was asleep and I woke up and George wasn't in his bed.
Right. Hang on. No one warned me about this, okay? This is getting crazy.
And I creeped through the chalet and I heard these noises. And I opened the door and in bed it's just Maddie and George nose to nose going, love you.
Cheers
and
to
I had to pry them apart to get George to have some sleep, didn't I, George? He had a big fondue belly after all that.
And I was giving it a rub and I was saying, come on, darling.
After all that stout bread and incredible amount of cheese.
Yeah, and then it had like bacon in it. And then they said, and I was like, I'm vegetarian. So they gave me a whole one to myself and then some sort of weird artichoke vegetable dip into it.
But you ate a snail?
I ate a snail and then I think that's what gave me my rash, actually.
Oh my God, yeah, we need to speak about the rash. The rash. Ooh. The rash.
That makes sense.
I know. Well, because I just completely forgot in that moment that I was a vegetarian.
Wait, to give context, Maddie ate a snail on the trip and then we had this mysterious rash. To explain the rash, because I don't know where it...
It just appeared. It just, one day I checked down my arms, I just started getting these little red dots and I thought, what is going on? Like, that's the weirdest thing. And then just slowly but surely, it literally spread.
That grew over your body,
head to toe, on my face, wasn't it? It was everywhere, all on my neck. And I thought, I don't know what else I have used. I don't know if this can be cut out or not, but other than the Jack Welch shelter. Or this snail. Because there's nothing else that I ate that I could think I've not had before.
Yeah. And it was a weird snail, wasn't it? It had like a crispy bit on top. And
but
it was
no one else got a reaction, so it was like really
It was like covered in pesto or something though, weren't it, as well?
I don't know what was in that, but it did
so
not agree with me, I'll tell you that.
You had two though, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. But the second one was out of peer pressure because I thought, I've got to be cool for a video. Quick, eat it.
Yummy!
Did you? I actually really enjoyed them. I
It
thought they were
was
quite
nice.
Horrible.
Did you not try one?
No, I did. I had two. They were
Weirdly,
horrible.
it tasted of the sea, but it was like they're from the land.
You can get water snails though, can't you?
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think they do. They catch them from the water.
Yeah, like water snails.
No, you're lying.
Yeah.
You don't walk. They wouldn't
You get
one.
mussels and stuff. Water snail.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't think they go along the street and pick the ones off the pavement.
Oh, weird. This looks very nice.
What they did? Did they not do that?
You were big.
Yeah, how would you harvest snails? You'd have to breed them, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think it's actually like a full-on business.
Maddie Jepson, snail connoisseur.
No, but yeah, I think that's probably what did give me the rash. I don't know what else it could have been. That was so weird.
But back to dating. So, single life. 2023 is your oyster. Oh, see what I did there?
It's your snail. It's your snail.
It's your snail.
Yeah.
Anything going on at the minute? Any dates planned? Anything exciting? That's such a weird question, isn't it? Look at you getting all giggly.
Oh, God.
You spent Christmas with a man, didn't you?
No, do you know, single life is strange, I'll be honest.
Any sneaky looks?
Sneaky looks. Any sneaky looks?
No, you don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that. I feel like that's a really normal thing nowadays, those sneaky links and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean...
Why aren't you doing it then if it's a trend?
We are.
How do you... That's the whole point of a sneaky link.
Keep it sneaky.
No, it's... I find it really difficult this time around.
Are you?
Well, you were single for a second.
Yeah.
No, but like it's difficult. I feel like to approach single life as someone who a community of people know, but some people really might not know you at all, is actually like really strange because one, you've got to deal with the fact of like they might know who you are, or they might not, and then you've got to explain what you do for work, and like. I don't know what I prefer. Like speaking to boys, I'm like, I don't know if I just prefer you to know who I am so I don't have to speak about it ever. Or you don't know who I am, and I know
And you like a
there's
fresh start.
I understand
exactly.
from your perspective. I think it must be like,
because-
imagine meeting you, like just normal everyday
Yeah, because
Maddie.
I like walking like.
Yeah, like everyday Maddie. He's in bed with you, about to go to bed, like night, like love you, and you just jump up, switch the lights on, stomp at the camera. Do you know what I mean? You'd literally be like,
I know, and so they need like, I know.
but I feel like the right one will like love that about you.
And
so.
I'm really not like, I really want to be on my own. Like I'm not looking for a relationship
like,
at
if it
all.
comes,
so
it comes.
If it comes, it comes. But it's just, you know, which it always does. Mum, my mum is gonna die in this. No, anyway.
I know what you mean about the explaining thing though, because I met some of my man's like family over Christmas, and like they'd ask me, especially the older ones, would be like, "So what do you do?" And I'd like tell them, and then like one of them, like I've forgotten his name, but he looked a bit like Ozzy Osbourne, and he brought up his phone and was like, I make YouTube videos playing the ukulele. I've had 300 views.
Aww.
And he was like, how many's your biggest one? I'm like, 49 mil. But it's like, I was just like, and then he like was watching through and he was like, oh, and I was like, oh, I said you got like 2 comments on this one. He's like, no, I'm both from the pub. I was like, but you know, I'm trying to like, and then he's like, so if you film me right now, I'm not going to keep doing the voice, it's really hurting. He's like, oh, if you film me now, like, could you like make me TikTok famous? And I'm like,
Oh no,
I always had that.
That is one of the worst things. Like, I love what we do and stuff, and I love when people come up to us and stuff. But when they're like, "Film me for a TikTok, get me in a TikTok,"
Max just goes, "Fuck off." And walks up.
Yeah.
He knows saying it. If someone says that, he's like, "Fuck off."
It's just so awkward, though, isn't it? Like, you could be out doing anything. You haven't even got your phone out. You don't want to make TikTok. And they're like, "I'll make a TikTok."
I know, and actually, maybe that's actually a point to say. I think the best way, if you want to say hello, because if I was wanting to say hello to somebody that I watch on the internet, I would just go and say hello. Like, go and say hello and say, "You all right? How's your day?" I don't like it when someone shoves a phone in my face and says, "Can you record this for my friend?" Because it takes the human element away. I'm just like, we can have a chat and like,
I know what you mean.
I understand. Like, I think. Like, I don't know.
I panic in those situations. I really panic.
Joe,
or like when people
because I never say no. I never say no.
You get it, so
Joe, what about that story of when I was outside Boots?
Oh my God, this is
and
so
some guy
funny.
waited for me to pay and was like, "Look, like my nieces or whatever, they love you. Can you do the voice, say tune, or do this, that, and the other, whatever?" So I did it, and then he just looked at me and went right and walked off. Like, he didn't know, because he didn't know what it was. He was just like, "They've told me, they've texted me saying do the voice." So I did it all up the phone. People were looking, and then he just looked at the phone, stopped pressing record, and was like, "All right." I was mortified. I was absolutely mortified.